girls. Happy Easter. I'm so glad you are all here in the Playhouse today because today we are going to be learning about the best, most amazing, and happy thing that has ever happened. We're going to learn about the very first Easter and why it is an oh so happy day.
Let's see. Why is it? So I might have this in my hands. And why it's an oh so happy day.
Okay.
And then, all right.
So then you'll turn back. So first you're facing it.
Sorry, I didn't realize how crooked I was.
And then you prompt them, can I see your happy face? Smile big just like this. Good job. Those are some oh so happy faces. You guys, Easter is a happy day because Jesus is alive. And that's what we're going to talk about. Why is Easter a happy day? Jesus is alive. That's right. Well, Easter all begins with our good friend Jesus. The Bible tells us that one day Jesus was having dinner with his very best friends. He loved them so much and it made them happy to be with him. But that night at dinner, Jesus told his friends that he would be leaving them soon, and that made his friends very sad.
And I think it's okay to be slow. I think this will allow them to be a little
Me too.
slower, and
Yeah.
and yeah, I think it's better to tell it and then do this,
Yeah.
because then you can do that. And then, oh look, the paint's dripping, and it looks like a tear.
Ugh. Yeah.
Maybe I'll just leave that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to turn to them, turn to easel and make your frown. Turn back. Can I see your sad face? Yep, that's a sad face, just like our painting. Jesus' friends didn't want him to leave, but Jesus promised that he would come back to be their friend forever. And so you're going to stay front and say, and later that week, Jesus did go away, just like he said he would. See, there were some people that didn't know Jesus was God's son. These people didn't believe that Jesus could be their friend forever. And they hurt Jesus very bad, and he died. His friends were so sad. They loved Jesus so much, and they felt so very sad that he had gone away. Their good friend was gone. The friends wrapped up Jesus' body, and they put him in a cave. I'm going to show you the cave. Like, what should you say to that? Is that what, I'm going to
paint a picture of the cave.
I'm going to paint a picture of the cave.
Let's see. And did I say I was going to use my sponge?
I can't remember.
I can't remember what I said.
I mean, you used your hands, but
Yeah.
what do you think will go fastest?
We'll try this. We'll try this. We're just
Okay.
going to try. So. Yellow is really showing through. But that's okay.
Yeah,
We're about to put the blue on top of
Yeah.
that. All right, so then that would be about as much as
So-
I would give myself time to do.
I'm going to paint a picture of the cave so you can see, and then you do it. So then I think you need another sentence of, his friends took Jesus' body and they put him inside a cave. They put him inside a cave. Should you explain that? Should we say something like, so that it would be safe, so that, I don't know. Just leave it. They put it in a cave. Okay. Then they covered the door to the cave with a big, huge rock so that no one could get in or out. And then turn.
Oh, it's this roller.
It's so thick.
No good on the roller.
Okay. Yeah, we need the thin one.
Yeah.
Cabinet finish
Okay.
roller is what we need.
See, this is the point where I think I wish it was a semicircle. You don't?
Yeah.
I wish the cave was a semicircle. would it mess it up to add the bottom and make it, you know what I'm saying? And then that's your sun? Or do you think it's better that your sun ends up being a round, big sun? Because when you're saying,
Tell me what you're saying.
So when
Show me what you're saying you wish it was.
so when you're pointing to it and saying this is the cave,
Mhm.
like I wish it was more flat here and up, so it looks like the two. Do you know what I'm saying? So then your sun becomes like a horizon sun, that the beams come out the top.
Okay, so you're saying that I should,
But I don't know,
Or-
because your face needs to be round, but then when you turn and you say, I'm gonna paint the cave and show you, then I wonder if it becomes flat on bottom.
Or I wonder if that is gray instead of blue, then it really looks more like a
A rock.
stone, a rock.
Would that help?
I feel like if that was gray, it wouldn't feel so like, what are we
It
making?
just, yeah, cause the circle to me doesn't say
But I think if
cave.
we were like, and they put a big stone in front of it and it was just gray, like a light gray, that maybe, I think it's the light blue that's, for me,
Throwing it off.
throwing it off.
okay, so you're saying, so when I do that, so when I'm making the cave,
Yeah, could you,
um,
could you flatten the bottom and make it a semi? I don't know, maybe not, it might look bad. Bring it all the way.
Yeah, could do that. And then I still think we need to switch it to gray.
Yeah. I mean, we're asking them to abstractly believe it's a cave anyway.
that's better, but if you do a
But
line
that's better.
here, and then you just go straight here,
Yeah.
and straight like that,
Yeah, and then have a gray and a gray
and
stone.
then the stone, and if it's
Okay.
gray.
I bet
That gray.
I think I have gray in here.
I mean, you could even take it all the way across. I don't think you would have to.
Oh, take this all the way across?
Like literally make it a semicircle.
Uh-huh,
But I don't know.
okay,
Do you still think no on the grass, Jana?
I do,
Okay.
I really do. Do we have another tray?
Okay, I have gray. Silver.
I mean, part of it is, you know, we're telling them what it is that we're drawing.
This is
So,
it. This is what it is.
Yeah.
I would probably do darker than this, but this
Okay.
is, like, I would probably get a darker gray.
All right, and then,
So
I'm just gonna use this.
I'm gonna paint a picture of the cave so you can see what it might have looked like. So then you paint your cave, then you turn back and you say, then they covered the door to the cave with a big, huge rock so that no one could get in or out. And then in gray, your rock.
Yeah, it's not really showing up. We need a darker gray.
But then you have the problem, the reason that they went with blue
Yeah.
was so it wouldn't turn into a ugly.
Black.
Black.
Sun.
Yeah.
Well, it actually is picking up
Yeah.
some of the black from the paper,
Yeah.
so it's getting so wet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think this silver works.
Yeah.
No, that was, we just had it back
Too
there.
light, yeah.
So maybe blue, if we make it more like a tomb, is fine.
Yeah.
But I like that.
So read again what I'm saying.
Or could you take your sponge and blot it like this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I wonder if that would give it more
And I think if
color.
we get one of those thick sponges, you know, like those,
Uh-huh.
like the,
Like a
the
ocean
8.
sponge, yeah.
No, you know, the
Oh,
ones that
yeah,
are shaped
that
like
you
an
pull.
8 and they're like 3 inches thick. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
We can do that.
Like
so
you
you
wash
have
your car with?
yeah, like what you
Yeah.
wash your car with.
yeah.
You could do the end of that, and it would cover a big, pretty
Oh,
good
that
space.
might not show it either.
Yeah, what about our
Yeah, okay.
tear?
All right. Okay, so rewind and say what I said
So
there.
should we add the line on bottom, or do you think that messes
I like
up
the
the
line on
shape?
I like the line on the bottom, because then we'll do the sun like that instead of a big giant
Okay,
sun.
so then,
Makes it
So
easier.
you
than I have to
said-
go down there.
you said friends wrapped up Jesus' body and put him in a cave. I'm gonna paint a picture of the cave so you guys can see what it might have looked like. Then you paint it, then you turn back. Then they covered the door to the cave with a big, huge rock so no one could get in or out. Like this rock in our painting. So then you paint it, then turn back. But remember, Jesus told his friends he would come back. And 3 days after Jesus died, can you guys count to 3 with me? Ready?
All right.
So you need to be holding your paint so you can immediately turn.
Right.
So,
Is she talking while she's painting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just don't know the story. I just don't have it memorized.
yep, so
So this is me talking.
3 days after Jesus died, can you guys count to 3 with me? 1, 2, 3. You want to get it, Jana?
Who was it?
Tracy.
Oh, tell them we're in large group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think we
Hey,
need
Tracy,
the
this
clouds,
is
Jana? Or would you just count to 3 and not paint something else?
We are. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Well, it might be easier to just count to 3 because that's a big deal anyway.
Yeah. To
And,
stop
and you can
count.
stop and you can get them. They'll count better with me if I'm facing them
Yeah.
and talking to them.
And I mean, we don't have to even have the clouds.
And then the
you know what
No.
I'm saying?
Because the sun at the end, it actually competed with the clouds
Yeah.
last time.
that's the other thing I was
Yeah.
thinking.
So just get rid of them?
Yeah,
I think that's
just
fine.
axe the clouds.
Okay.
So but I do like that you're doing 3 different things.
She wants to know if we can contract you. You already
She's already built her
Yeah,
Okay.
they grabbed me at Browns Bridge.
All right, we'll let you
Our
go.
service time's the same?
We'll let you go to
No, we
where
have
your
to-
loyalty is.
Oh man.
So get rid of the clouds. Can you count to 3 with me? 1, 2, 3. Good job. 3 days after Jesus died, one of his friends, a lady named Mary, decided to go to the cave where Jesus' body was. And guess what happened? The big, huge rock was moved. She looked in the cave and Jesus wasn't there.
So I think this might be the only time I start.
Making your son?
Yes, that was moved because you're telling them this
The
big.
big, huge rock was moved, and Jesus wasn't there. But there was an angel there. I think so too. You're making your son this while you're saying all this.
But there was an angel there.
And the angel told Mary that Jesus was alive. He was back just like he promised. Jesus was alive. It was amazing. And I think you can talk while you're painting because all of this is just, it was so happy.
Yeah.
Mary was surprised. On the very first Easter, Jesus came back. Mary ran to tell her friends the happy news that Jesus was back. And just like Mary was excited, the friends were excited too. Just like he promised, Jesus had come back to be their friend forever. And just like Mary was happy, and just like Jesus' friends were happy, we can be happy too. I am so happy.
Okay, so we can grab
and you're just
yellow.
making your son that whole time.
Yeah, and we could do orange and then grab yellow and
Yeah.
put that on top too.
And this part feels more fast, so
Yeah.
you can be working and
Yeah. And then the paintbrush, which I stole for that. Alright. So, what am I saying about being happy?
so just like Mary was happy, Jesus' friends were happy, and we can be happy too. So then after your son, you do your smiling when you say, so when you guys are outside playing in the warm sun, I want you to remember why Easter is an oh so happy day. Because Jesus is alive and he came back to be my friend and he came back to be your friend. So when I say, why is Easter a happy day? You say Jesus is alive. And then pray.
Alright, so no clouds.
Yeah, I think so too. And then your cue to make your smiley is really you're
Oh.
done making your son. Here, you want your
Got your
towel?
face.
You're done making your son. And then you like land and you're like, so
Yeah.
when you guys are outside playing in the sun, I want you to remember why Easter is a happy day, and then you can do your smiley.
Alright. Okay. So you're right, every time we do this, we learn something.
Yeah, I agree.